Welcome back to Market Wolf. I am the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion. If you have not followed me on X yet, please make sure to do that so you do not miss the updates. And if you are not subscribed over on YouTube yet, please make sure you get to that YouTube link there in my profile and subscribe over there so you do not miss the video updates, because occasionally I will get one up and don't get it up over here right away. So please make sure you're subscribed over there as well. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin. It is currently 10:33 p.m. Thursday, June 13th, and Bitcoin on the 2-hour time frame is essentially entering into a full bearish divergence at this point. And so what I would expect to see right now is probably, this is chops, this is difficult to call. So short term, I think you probably come down to maybe around 66,000 or so, $66,081, maybe somewhere in there. So I could see us doing a little loop around here and down, and then possibly taking off from there and retesting at least about $68,508.64. That does not mean that we could not just break down from here. We have to kind of watch it and see what's going to happen. As of right now, it's, not looking great. It depends on what time frame you're looking at. So, we could put in a W reversal here potentially. I mean, if we look, for instance, at the 6-hour time frame, honestly, it just doesn't look that good. 12-hour time frame looks a little bit better. I mean, this is just chop right now, and unfortunately the chop is on the weekly at least trying to pick up to the downside, but we still have a few more days to go here before we close out on the weekly. It becomes a little more clear that, to me anyway, that this move up on the 6-hour time frame just isn't that strong. And while we may try to in the short term move up a little bit, it could actually play out the opposite. You could actually see in the short term us try to get up there to about that 68,000 mark. Could see it get up to that 68,000 first and then break down. It could go either way because we are slowing to the downside at this point on the 6-hour. So we could see that reversal happen right now and then end up coming down. But as it stands right now, how that chop plays out, whether down first then up or up first then down, right now overall, even in the short term, the chop looks bearish and the overall bull flag looks bearish. So that's something to keep in mind, whether you're in sell, quant, whatever, trios, because I want to show you on the weekly time frame here that as we continue to chop in this symmetrical triangle, your coin, whether it be sell, trios, quant, whatever, it can continue to go down as this chop happens, okay? Because if Bitcoin has a major move up, your coin may only have a small move up. And if Bitcoin has a major break down, your coin may only have a small breakdown. So it also depends on exactly what your coin is doing. And for quant, trios, sell, I've given you those cases and all of the information you really need to see what's in play for you right now. So go back and look at my previous posts, go listen to my previous videos on that. Right now, we're just waiting on Bitcoin to make some decisions here about what it wants to do in this area. And again, we need it. We really need it to chop high. We need to chop high. The best case scenario for us right now would be that we come down maybe at most to about $64,566.73, somewhere in that range. and then we just hook around and get bullish again, and we see a lot of incoming volume as we hook around and then get on top of this symmetrical triangle and this old bull flag and attempt to make a breakout at that point. So that's right now the long case week over week as well of what we could maybe hope for. What we don't want is we don't want this to become an M-topping reversal. And right now things aren't looking so great on the weekly momentum, and right now it looks like it could become an M-topping reversal. So that's something to watch for. That's your bear case in the long term. That's your bull case in the long term. Right now, overall, the flag is still bearish, but that could change on this next arm of things here, depending on what plays out. So that's what we're watching for. That's your best bear case. That's your best bull case. My opinion in the long term, I'm not dead set on that yet, because I've seen major hodl on Bitcoin before where it looks like we should just break down and we don't, and the hodlers just hodl, and this thing just carries on and on and on and on and on for a long time, and then you get a breakout eventually because there's just nowhere else to go then at that point but up. I've also seen the opposite play out where we get a breakdown and a cascade, and at a certain point it becomes very obvious that it's a falling knife, and we're going to know at a certain point that, oh yeah, this is definitely an M-topping reversal. So if you were to see probably a breakdown past roughly about 59,599.79, you'd want to start being worried. I would be concerned with a breakdown past about 60,000, to be honest. But if you were to break this $59,044.07 level right there, wow, yeah, then it's like it'd be bad news. It'd be bad news because the entire flag would just be confirming more bearish, and then the odds of that breaking and becoming just a big M-topping reversal, that increases drastically at that point. So so my opinion right now is just that it still looks like increasing consolidation to the downside, and that what we're going to have to watch for is the momentum. How fast does it ramp up? If we can get this to be a slow momentum break, there's hope. If we see a large momentum break, we're losing hope. So that's my opinion right now. We're at an inflection point that we have to watch very carefully. And just because the flag is overall more bearish, I'm leaning a little more bearish at this time. I'm leaning a little more on the long case towards an M-topping reversal, but I wouldn't say that I'm 100% on that yet. So, but as soon as I am 100% one way or another, you're going to know. I'm going to let you know my opinion. So we'll see you next time on The Market Wolf.